Hey, chat, if y'all don't know Mari, y'all should go check up his channel. Hey, Maury, I don't know how to fucking say his channel, but this nigga is funny as fuck. I'm not even gonna cap. You feel me? This nigga is funny as fuck. Okay, you're not alone. I know that. I'm not alone. Okay, what's going on? Did he kill himself or something? Oh yeah, he did. Okay, can you play the video? What happened to the video? I want the video. Now, gone too soon. Who is... Okay, I understand. I wish to proceed.
On January 10th, 2025, a clip of a man pulling up to a barista in Tempe, Arizona.
Oh shit!
On Instagram and Twitter.
Oh shit! Hey, Che, y'all ain't know about this shit? I know what the fuck happened. I know what he's gonna talk about. I'm not even gonna cap. I know exactly what he's going to talk about. So this dude that just pulled on that Dodge, basically pulled up to the drive-thru with no pants. He pulled up with no pants, and then yeah, she recorded that shit. Y'all probably didn't see it because it was quick, but she was talking in the video, and then basically called him out and shit, talking about, oh, he got no pants, you know. So it soon, like, I don't know if he was under something and like didn't realize he had no pants, but as soon as she said that, it's like it snapped. It's like, oh damn, I got no pants on, and he just fled. And I think the next day or 2 days later, that shit like blew up on the internet, and he ended up killing himself. Yeah, he ended up killing himself. So I did see that. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But when did Mari drop this? 10 hours ago. Alright. But we gonna see though. Mari be funny though, so he might make it a joke or something. But he might be serious too, I don't know.
Twitter.
And we already know why that started going viral. I mean, hashtag Goonicide.
In the clip, the man is calmly asked if he's been to this drive-thru before, but what happens next is diabolical.
Hi, how are you?
Uh-oh.
Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave.
He got no pants on.
Unacceptable. Call 911.
I mean, I still really can't believe this man offed himself, left his family, his wife, his children, and everybody else who loved him just because he got caught in a driveway being a gooner. I mean, listen, I
whoa,
get it.
Chad, that's crazy.
Indecent.
Chad, that's crazy.
Grand scheme of his entire life.
He was beating that meat
because of that, it was not necessary.
in the drive-thru.
Only made the situation that much more worse by killing himself, because had he not done any of that, specifically taking his life, the meme would
he's definitely hold on, Chad. He had to be on something. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. If this nigga is beating his meat in the fucking drive-thru, that nigga is on something. I'm sorry. He's on something, chat. That's my face right here. That's my expression right there. I feel you, brother. Nah, bro, that's crazy. Yeah, chat. I'm reading the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading the chat. I don't know. I don't think he said it, but I'm reading the chat. And bro, this shit crazy. If this nigga really was beating his meat in the drive-thru, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he had to kill himself, but that's crazy. You could have just got some help, brother. I'm not gonna cap to you. There's hospitals literally everywhere. Literally. But that's crazy.
It's just like cemented in meme history.
The man's name was Nautica Malone.
RIP, rest in peace. He was only 27 too. Like, that's damn
crazy.
shame.
A 27-year-old who frequented Bikini Bean Coffee, a coffee shop where women dress semi-nude to attract more male customers. If you start to deduce this clip, you can make some assumptions about this interaction. It's obvious Nautica did something like this before, or was trying to be pantless in secret around the shop because the barista already had
he got caught 4K.
Now hold
So he did it
on there,
before.
Cole Hastings. That's a huge assumption. We don't know if he did this before at this specific location. Maybe
Facts.
it was a completely different location and they just
Facts.
had a bolo out on him. Bolo means be on the lookout for. So I mean, I don't know. It would be kind of crazy being a repeat customer with your pants off, pulling up to Bikini Bean, knowing full well that they have your entire face,
That's
biometrics, and identity saved in their database, but yet still deciding to do this until one day they've had enough, pulled out their phones, called 911, and put your ass on blast.
Now, where he was doing it before is unknown.
Exactly. That's what I assumed. I again find it hard to believe that this was a repeat offender at the same location with the same exact woman.
They would have been called the cops. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that nigga was definitely on the
He
bolo.
was just chilling in a parking spot next to the shop, getting his dirty on while he watched the employees from a distance, and they finally caught on.
That makes a lot more sense. But anyway.
But what we do know is what tragically occurred following the event. After the clip started exploding on social media, it was reported that Malone unalived himself a couple days later.
Hashtag Goonicide, bro. It's crazy how this really became a worldwide phenomenon.
Goonicide is
an
crazy.
internationally known meme. All because this guy decided to have a gooned out moment, offed himself, left his wife and kid behind, and basically blew the situation up way bigger than it
Not the
originally
kids.
was. Like this meme, I don't know if you guys realize, was only known in like the meme world, Reddit, and a few communities that would have probably been forgotten in a week or two until he killed himself and really just made it go that much more viral,
prompting the hashtag Goonicide to start trending on Twitter. But that is not even the worst part of all of this. The worst part is that Nautica Malone was married with a wife and
a
kid.
kid.
That's the part that gets me, bro. Like,
my
look at this
fucking
goofy ass
gosh,
dude with his
bro.
wife and kid, man. And like starting a whole new
So you
thing,
got
man.
caught
Just
4K, you go
offing
kill yourself, gang.
a year after your child was born. I mean, the baby doesn't even.
I'm not even gonna
know.
lie.
Child
Now I'm
was, like,
thinking about the
6, 7, 8
situation.
months, maybe. Like,
You're
you
stupid.
really
I'm
didn't think
sorry.
about
I'm
your
sorry, but
child
you're
and your
stupid.
wife
You're
before
dumb.
doing that dumb
I'm not even
shit,
gonna lie, bro.
seriously.
It's never
Like
funny
the
when
internet
someone
is not that deep, gang.
Was this guy
You just
a creep?
you gonna be remembered for the
Absolutely.
nigga
But
driving
no sane
with no
man
pants in the
who
drive-through.
has
That's it.
in
You know what I'm
children
saying?
would
That was
ever
gonna be
think
it.
to
That's
commit
it. End of
such
story, nigga.
Decency, the way
Like,
Nautica
what the
did
fuck?
that day. And
Now you
that
gonna kill
in
yourself,
case
nigga?
something
You gonna
more
kill
concerning
yourself.
was going on.
Like what? Porn addiction, sex addiction, goon addiction. The things I talk about all the time plaguing men right now. And it's not only men. Obviously, women have their issues too. But let's be honest, the vast majority of sex addicts or porn addicts out there are men. It's going to be men.
That's
and
facts.
to be honest, I see no timeline in which this gets any better unless we have a major cultural shift to where we start like shaming people for watching X-rated content or desexualizing society to the point to where sites like Pornhub and XX or Bikini Bean or places like that are just shunned and can't even operate anymore without profit. Now, am I saying that that's what I really want, to be honest, as a semi-libertarian? I don't know.
Yeah, like,
freedom-loving
yeah,
individual.
facts, shit. That's what I'm saying.
Other
Like,
people
get some
doing
help,
their
my
lives
nigga.
per se,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
when
Like,
it
killing
starts
yourself is
infecting the minds of
crazy.
other people's lives and destroying
And that
the
shit would have died
quality of
down,
life
bro.
for everybody
Y'all don't
else in
understand.
society
Everything on the
because you
internet
wanna
dies
output
down.
your
There's
kids
always
and
some new shit
fetishes
going
and all
on.
that and everything. You're
Always,
supposed to be doing in the
literally.
privacy of your own
What
home.
happened last
That's
week
when
is
it starts
already
for
gone.
me.
While there have
Literally.
been instances in the past of men committing
Oh,
similar
there's already some shit
acts
happening
like
this
Bikini
week.
Bean, this particular story
You know what I'm
sheds
saying?
light on a
Unless it's
dangerous
some
level
big
of
ass shit that can, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
quietly
some
plaguing
shit that don't happen
minds
every fucking day.
on adult content. Gooning.
Bad for me.
Wow.
Bad for me. Joking. Bad for me. But I give in so easily.
Yeah, the fact that this song even exists proves that we're all cooked.
So let's
That's
peel
crazy.
back the foreskin on this internet slang, oil up, and thrust our way through the disturbing world of gooning.
Bro, did he really just say that with a straight face without even cracking a smile, bro? Did he really just say that? All jokes aside, man, I really miss the
my
days
God.
when gooning was a term in reference to the sidekick or the henchman of a bad, evil arch nemesis of the superhero in a comic book or a movie. Like, how did we go from gooning, meaning the disposable lackeys that the main villain doesn't care if they die or live, they're just there to serve their purpose, to now where it means men struggling with actual corn addictions of which they can't seem to overcome. Pause. That was not supposed to be a pun, I swear to God. But anyway,
there's a lot of misconceptions about what gooning
oh
shit on the internet.
All right, we can check it out.
Funny meme. If you're like,
I don't know death grips though, but okay, we're gonna see.
I made in my career to get to the point
we gonna
where
see.
I'm talking about the subject of gooning. You might have heard the word goon and thought to yourself, that's that funny.
I got y'all, chat. You know that.
Yourself, right? If you're unk status, you might think I'm referring to a stupid, foolish person or thug.
Literally, that's what I grew up knowing a goon as. As it says here, a stupid, foolish, or eccentric person, or a violent, aggressive person who is hired to intimidate or harm people, just like in the comic books or the movies. A goon. You know, disposable, typically dumb, low IQ, cannot actually follow instructions or plans, and ends up always foiling the scheme of which the main villain intended to happen.
But neither of those definitions fully capture the essence of gooning. Gooning is an activity in which a person repeatedly pleasures themselves right before the point of climax to reach a sexual trance of pure ecstasy.
Nah, I didn't even know all that, bro. What?
That's crazy. This a whole definition,
like, kind of akin or similar to edging. The fact that I'm even talking about this is crazy. But alas, apparently this is a major cultural problem plaguing a lot of people today.
A lot of people, man.
If you're on social media often, you might think it sounds a lot like his right-hand man.
Yes, I literally just said that. It seems very similar to me.
Edging. But there's a key distinction between the two. While edging is the act of pleasuring yourself to the point right before
fuck nigga, climax, hold on.
Gooning is doing this so many
times. Hold on, chat.
Where you purposefully
now that's what we gonna calm the fuck down, gang.
SpongeBob and Patrick
fuck nigga
in when they turned on the orb of confusion.
Take this,
Wait a minute, hold up, bro. Wait a minute, you're telling me gooners are actually out here?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not fucking with that.
Of which, for those
I just saw that image that really pissed me the fuck off. I'm not even